Hello, InterVarsity. This is your co-outreach coordinator, broadcasting to you recorded from Glenn's office because I was trying to do homework and he tried to distract me, and it worked. It has come to the attention of the leadership team that many of you don't really know what's going on and what we do during the week because you don't read the email. But to make you feel better, the reason they found out about this is because I don't read the email either, and I never knew what was going on. And I'm on the leadership team. So that was bad. But now we're trying to fix it with our new fancy video announcements, which hopefully I'll have time to do every week. It will entirely depend on homework and whatnot, so it might only happen once. It might happen way too much, and then might get really annoyed with me. I don't know. Feel free to tell me if you think it's awful. Anyway, to condense with announcements, we have quite a few things happening in the next couple of days, couple of weeks. It's going to be great. We're all going to have awesome fellowship. I can't recommend enough. You should really come to everything that we have multiple times. If you bring friends, that'd be even better. Anywho, we have small groups starting up this week. Should be, and some will get going next week. It kind of takes a while to get the ball rolling. But there are a myriad of them scattered through the week on both campuses. If you're interested in times and locations, if you really want to get to one but you can't make any of these times, let somebody know. They're all listed in the email. Some are subject to change because, again, it takes a while to get the ball rolling and get people in and out and whatnot. But we'll keep you posted in the email, so you should at least look out for those because you really should be involved in the small group. They're going to be fantastic this semester. All about really getting the body growing so we can get people delving into the Word. I can't recommend it enough. I will be leading one. My fiance, who's the small group coordinator, she's really, really pretty. She also is leading one. You should go to one of the two of ours, and if you can't make ours, go to somebody else's. But just where ours is best. Anyway, we also have prayer groups starting up this week, and a few that actually started up last week. For those of you who are on top of things, not me. So they will be again scattered through the week. Hopefully every school day, but it will depend on who's got time. Whatever they are scheduled firm. Those times and locations are, again, listed in the email. Just read it if you want to know. And contact Jess Munn if you have complaints, advice, questions, what have you. She knows all this stuff. She's the prayer coordinator. Munn something at clarkson.edu. You can look it up. It's in the registry. And while you're at it, bothering Jess Munn about these sorts of things, you should ask her about her ISM team. They do this great program called Conversation Partners. Talk to foreign people for about an hour a week. I can't recommend it enough. I should do it. I don't because I have to do silly things like video announcements because useless people like myself don't read emails. Anyway, the other stuff that's more event-focused and less weekly is the biggest event we have in the next couple of weeks. Tomorrow, Friday the 4th of September, leaving at 4:30, my apologies, from both the Student Union and Calbray. We will have rides to Pizza in the Park. Woo! It's literally pizza in a park with games and people and friends. I don't think I can think of a better way to spend a Friday night. I don't know about you. If you have a better way to spend a Friday night, let me know. And then we can do it together, and it basically becomes fellowship, which is Christian, so that's good. Anyway, you should come. You should bring your friends. It's going to be great. You should really enjoy it. There's going to be games, organized sports, and food. And then afterwards, Glenn told me to make this really clear. Afterwards, we will be having a shortish, somewhat similar to a traditional IB meeting in the Student Union, just catching up a little bit, getting back in the spin of actually doing IB meetings every Friday, have a short testimonial time, have a time of worship and prayer, and pretty much what we do every Friday, but a little more condensed because we're feeding you food and trying to get you home before midnight. So, that'll be happening tomorrow. We'd love to see you there. I'm going to be there having a blast. You should come. If you think I'll be having too much fun, come bother me so I don't have as much. That works too. And then a couple of really quick shout-outs to the next couple of weeks. On Friday, September 11th, that is a week from tomorrow, we will be having the new students. Orientation isn't quite the right word, but it's pretty much just all the new guys, whether you're new to Clarkson, new to Potsdam, just this is the first time really coming to InterVarsity, what have you. we'll be going over to, I believe, New Hope. We'll have some fun and games. It comes after the meeting. If you need a ride, they'll all be there, provided for you. There'll be food and friends, and just kind of getting to know who we are and what we do, that kind of thing. Food and friends is kind of something that we have at every event, pretty much, so you should come to all of them, so you get really fed both with food and the Bible. We do that too, which is good. Further, the day after that, because schedules are crazy, we'll be having apple picking and apple pie making, because this is America. We like that. We drive out to a local orchard in the morning, pick up a couple bushel of apples. If you want to get your own, you're more than welcome to. We will not be paying for them, obviously. But we then come back to New Hope and bake them, have a great time processing everything, peeling apples, slicing them, throwing them at each other, eating the peels, what have you, and then we'll eat food and play games, etc. while they're baking, and then I'm told we get to consume them at some point. I don't remember that happening last year, but it probably will, because we probably make a lot of pies, and they'll probably be good. So you should come and enjoy pies and eat them, bring a friend. It's going to be a blast. And the weekend after that, and this is what I'm super excited for, is going to be Lockfest, which is fantastic. It's the best event InterVarsity has in the fall, I personally think. There will be, you guessed it, food and fellowship and games, because, again, those are things we do. But this time, there's also square dancing and cows, potentially cows giving birth. That did happen last year. So you should come and find out what that's all about, why the heck it's called Lockfest. And also, if you want to hear Glenn sing one of the most ridiculous songs ever written, you need to be there in the first 20 minutes. So you should come to Lockfest. Talk to somebody about it. Somebody who feels like they've been around a while. They've probably been there more than once, because it's awesome and everyone wants to come back. This is, again, your co-outreach coordinator, broadcasting from Glenn's office. I will see you hopefully tomorrow, and hopefully again next week when I do the same thing and talk to you for another 5 minutes. Farewell.